this lighting dough. I apologize in advance for this echo. As you can tell, the room I'm in, a lot going on or not a lot going on. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I'm Adrian. Welcome to the vlog and what will be surely a series of vlogs to document this whole process. Yeah, it's been a month. It's been a crazy month. It's been a crazy time. But I think this weekend in general is like the culmination of everything that's going on. And I want to explain a lot of that and why I'm sitting in an empty room, because it's multifaceted. On the personal front, I am in our apartment. I say our because I'm officially moving in with my girlfriend. I promise she's here. She exists. Not right now, but this is going to be our apartment. This is the apartment I've lived in for the last 2 years. We just renewed for another year. And the room I'm sitting in is where my old roommate was located. This is the master bedroom. And this is going to become my new home office / studio for all things content creation and whatnot. So that in itself is exciting. We're using this opportunity to also kind of refurnish the whole apartment and just reset it up as a whole, because we're regaining so much space outside of this room. The living room was previously a home office, so now it's actually like a living space. So there's a lot of exciting stuff to come, and I want to document that whole refurnishing, resetting up this apartment process and take you along for that ride. But it's multifaceted in that the reason my roommate moved out is because my roommate, who's also my business partner at NetworkRight, our IT service provider business, is we're moving into a new dedicated office space for NetworkRight. So not only am I going to have like a home office and studio for all things like content creation and whatnot, but our actual business NetworkRight is getting a dedicated space for the team and our employees, of which we just hired somebody last week. So we're growing. All of this couldn't have happened like at a more like perfect time. And I wish I would say it's by chance, but like it's a culmination of so much work that's been going on behind the scenes for the last couple of months. It's a testament to the team and the fact that we're even able to do something like this at a time like this, amidst this pandemic. We've really persevered and validated, I think, in our sense, like our value of our business amidst these times. To that, where we felt we needed a space to call our own and to have our employees work out of and whatnot. So it's super exciting. Just by San Francisco standards, the place we got is like a 3,000 plus square foot spot. And it's like a really clutch spot that we found in this market. And in that in itself, like, while that may not seem like a lot to other people, it's basically like a mansion out here in San Francisco. So I'm just like super excited to showcase how we're going to lay that out. And this weekend alone, so it started with today, moving my roommate out, moving everything that was in our living room, because that was our previous kind of like home office setup. We put desks there, we put all of our equipment out there, moving all of that over to the new space. And then now it's about me reclaiming the current space I have and setting up the new one. So there's going to be a lot to document from this apartment to that office. Super excited to take you along for the ride. And I just want to wrap this up before we jump into the content and time lapse and all the cleaning and whatnot, and say that there isn't a moment that this isn't lost on me. I'm excited now, and I hope that shows because it's genuine. But above all, like, it's an emotional moment for me, and it's like this feeling that I can't put into words. And that, like, I remember being that 11-year-old kid making YouTube videos in my bedroom and thinking that it's crazy if I could ever have the opportunity to just have like a home office, like my own space to shoot videos, have space for my desk that I always wanted, and all this stuff. And when that happened, when my sister went to college and I moved into her room and I turned my bedroom into like this office for me, that was the first sense of like validation that I had, that like this crazy YouTube thing, this crazy content creation thing I'm doing is real, right? Like I get to call this my office. And even if it's a home office, and even if I work on this thing called the internet, like this is that first step. And it's the origin for businesses like Digital Dojos and ScreenCap. And it's the reason why I'm here today in San Francisco. Like NetworkRight, I wouldn't be a part of this business and have helped founded it if it wasn't for those businesses. And all of that was in that home office. And here we are 14 years later. Like, not am I just getting a new studio space and home office, but our business is also getting its own office. Like, you can't make that you can't make that shit up. It's a culmination of the team's hard work and the business's hard work. It's also a personal note, like a culmination of all the last 14 years that I put in, and to me, like a moment of validation. And I'm excited to take you all along for that ride. the orientations and how I'm going to set up my monitors. The ultimate idea is to get another exact same desk, Eckenbachen countertop right here and form an L-shaped desk in the long run. Still debating how I'm going to set that up. So for the time being, I'm not getting anything like kind of permanently set up, just kind of playing around with the orientation, use it and see how I like it. Okay, so it's like a little bit past 2 a.m. I'm exhausted. It's been a day, but got all this cleaned up for the most part. Got the desk in, which was the toughest part, and still a lot more to rearrange and set up, but progress will carry on tomorrow. So this is where my desk used to be in my bedroom. Now I've got that all out. Got a cable manages. Got the Ethernet cable running in and out to the desktop. I'll take that. A lot of our supplies are set to be taken to the office. A couple of other additions to the setup. And last but certainly not least from Elgato, I picked up this product right here. This is Elgato's ring light. This product is actually brand new. This just actually came out today within the US. And I was able to get one of them early on because I actually saw it on the show floor before it was supposed to be out. But this is meant to add on to their whole, line of accessories with lighting. They have the key light. I'm gonna start with this to be my main focal light. It's very popular in like content creation. You see it a lot in like beauty gurus and whatnot. But I also want it for content creation in terms of videos for YouTube, streaming. Since this studio is gonna be, kind of focused on content creation and whatnot, one area I really wanted to upgrade was my lighting in general. This room as a whole in this apartment, they didn't do a great job with lighting, so I'm adding some new lamps. I have some temporary fixtures in right now, but this will be like proper lighting kits for shooting video at my desk or live streaming, what have you. It includes the ring light itself, thread for your DSLR camera. You have a mounting pole that will clamp to your desk and has expansion capabilities so you can add on other Elgato products. You have a ball head for the camera, and then a power supply, and all of it can be controlled via Elgato's software in terms of the actual lighting. So I've been trying to set up this ring light for way longer than I want to, nor have the patience for right now, but I ended up just putting it up default height and just to kind of see how it looks when I get the camera in there and everything in place and with the lighting. But I'm like 99% sure this is supposed to raise and height adjust, even according to the instructions, but for the life of me, I don't know if mine's defective or whatnot, but I cannot get this to raise. So it's a huge bummer. I'm thinking it's defective, or like the thread or whatever the mechanism in there is faulty. So we're gonna try it out for now, and then once I confirm its support and all that, worst case, we'll get a replacement of this. So as a kind of frame of reference, here's my phone on top of my monitor without the light on. And here it is with the light on. And we can adjust the kind of temperature of the lights here, as well as the kind of brightness and luminance. And at its brightest, as you can tell, pretty damn bright there. So a big part of moving into the office is that I get another closet, since this is technically the bedroom. And with that, I get to move a lot of my other stuff from my closet in the bedroom in here for deep storage, as well as moving a bunch of my clothes here, since my girlfriend's moving in. We have each our own closets, and we can kind of divide up the space. So with that, in that process, I'm trying to audit what I actually need to keep and go through my clothes, because I have a ton of them, and I do need a ton of closet space. So there's a lot of stuff I can get rid of and donate, so going through that whole process now. So going through my suits, my clothes, jackets, shirts, and all that, and then need to be hung my suits and ties over here, my huge collection of ties that I've accrued over the years, and then I'm still figuring out how I want to handle the storage for the clothes here, whether or not I'm going to put them in bins, and then I just have boxes and stuff that will go along here. Here we are, official. Desk arrived. All this space. Can't wait to set it up. Is this a mirror? I didn't see this last time. I didn't notice this. It's cool. It's actually perfect if we made that like a conference or game room. Yeah, so you can see when people are in it. Hey. Down below shot.
Conference game room.
Oh, this is already wired right here.
Yeah,
sick.
So a little conference room TV or something.
So they already had Ethernet and HDMI ran in this room. So there's even coax power. And I didn't even notice this the first time we walked through, but this window that looks into the lounge that overlooks the downstairs. And the workspace area is slowly but surely coming together, getting all of our monitors in, rearranging some stuff, getting everything plugged in and hooked up. You know, just your typical 8 p.m. cup of coffee. So it is Sunday night as I hunker down here. I'm about to edit this vlog. Tons of footage I have to sift through from this weekend, just to kind of get part one, that is the weekend vlog, out there and rolling. This will certainly be a work in progress. This isn't all going to be encapsulated in one weekend, not even a week. It's going to be an ongoing update sort of thing here. But a lot got done this weekend. To kind of recap, Friday the movers came. They moved my roommate out of this room, which is now going to be my home office / studio in this apartment. Our living room, which was doubling as a home office, majority of the stuff got moved out there, like our desk, to the new office for NetworkRight. And as you saw, a quick tour of that space. Saturday was all about just cleaning and getting, everything, post move out of the way and cleaned up, and also prepping for the apartment refurnishing with my girlfriend moving in as well, getting all of her stuff in, making room for that. We're getting all new furniture, appliances, stuff like that. So making room and space for that as well, is what Saturday was all dedicated to. And then for me, it was about getting my stuff out of the bedroom that didn't pertain to like just the bedroom in itself, like my desk and all that, and my setup, out of there into this new space. So I got the desk moved over here, I got my desktop, I got a majority of my electronics all settled over here, just to get it into this room and then kind of go from there. And then Sunday, this morning, woke up bright and early as my partners came over and we got the remainder of the office stuff and equipment, moved it to the new office space, and began setting up everything over there. Mainly we wanted to focus on the desk. I know you got a quick look at everything and kind of the progress there. That's more so just to kind of have the general work area set up for this upcoming week. Tomorrow will be our first official day in the new office, which I'm super excited for. So we really just wanted to get the foundation in place and work out of it for the first week or two to get a feel for the space and how we orient everything, like the desks and what we do with all the other rooms in the space and how we kind of lay that out. Where it's going to be a work in progress, right? We're going to have to kind of go through and see how we want to set it up as time goes on. But for the time being, we just got the main desks in place. I ended up actually moving my ultra-wide monitor over there to the office because I figured I'm going to be there Monday through Friday anyway, so I might as well have like my main monitor over there for work purposes, and then go from there. So tomorrow, first official day. Again, we have a lot of plans for what we want to do, and we're going to be talking about it constantly throughout the week, how we want to get set stuff up and what furniture do we need, all of that. But it's going to be kind of like as we go sort of thing. Same thing for this home office here. My plans right now, and what I have kind of in mind, is to have the desk and the set be the main focal point, given that is a home office / studio. My plan right now is to create an L-shaped desk. I have this kitchen countertop from IKEA. This is the Eckenbacken on 2 Alex drawers. Since it's a kitchen countertop, it's long and lengthwise, which I love for the monitors and whatnot, but it's short in terms of like the depth of the desk. And with that, I want to, long and width. Now I'm confusing myself under the measurements. You get what I'm saying. It's wide. It's a very wide desk. It's very shallow though. And with that, I'm going to get a second one. They make one in a slightly shorter version that I'm going to flank on the right side here and make a L-shaped setup to give me just much more surface area, give me more room to kind of work with, and a clean slate, whether I want to film over here or what have you. That's the plan right now, to build out this L-shaped desk. If you're a longtime viewer and fan of my old content on the Laker Coolman channel, you'll know I love my L-shaped desks and setups. I've had multiple of them throughout the years, and I kind of want to try it again in this space and setup, just because there's so much room to do so. And then with that, I still have so much room behind me and in this corner that, of course, I'm going to fill that out. A big idea that I want to get in place here is the lighting, sound dampening and sound material, and just everything that kind of adds that personal touch to the home office / studio setup. So again, a lot to do. I just got my main setup here in place for the time being, but everything is flexible. Everything is in a temporary position. I've only been using one monitor this whole weekend, which has been a really weird experience for me in itself, because I don't want to cable manage everything. I don't exactly know the orientation I'm going to have my monitors. I don't know if I'm going to be getting new monitors. Every excuse I can use to buy new equipment I've been trying to find in this whole moving process, and I'm trying to keep that within reason in budget. But to start, again, L-shaped desk, and then we'll kind of fan out from there in terms of everything else we want to add to the office space here, at least at the home. And then, the other office is a whole other story, like I said. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a weekend. It's been so much going on. I appreciate you sticking through the vlog this long if you have. I know there's a lot of content, but I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy what's to come in terms of the apartment refurnishing, this home office setup, the new NetworkRight office setup. There's a lot of content to come, and I hope you stay tuned, subscribe for more content coming in the future, and like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.